I really think that this is a important role for religious leaders to talk to the people in the pews about our values. And instant gratification is nice, but long-term gratification is better. And there's a value in this country that we have established over the last 200 years that if you can afford it, it's yours. So if you can afford to pay all the higher energy bill, people just do it. If you can afford to water 10 acres of beautiful cut grass, then you should do it. But that one of the values that needs to change in this country is that just because you can afford it, it is not necessarily yours. If you have any sense of moral responsibility and sense of community, you know, that you're talking about. And I think that religious leaders across the country have a very important role on helping a value change within their congregations that go to their families, that go to their friends. And
one of the most interesting things of your work is that you're doing that with different religious traditions, different cultures, right? So we could speak a little bit to that, because you with Muslims, Jews, et cetera, you're finding that coming together.
That's right. Well, every mainstream religion that we work with, and we work with most of them, have mandates to be stewards of creation, to love your neighbor, and to help serve the poor. And if those things can be integrated into sermons that connect to behavior, energy savings, where does your energy come from, what are the consequences of extracting it from the earth, and people start thinking differently. And we have found over the last 10 years that this movement is growing within the religious community. We are becoming the stewards of creation that we were intended to be, all through information and information grab.
And how many congregations are part of Interfaith Power and Light?
14,000.
Around the country? Around
the country. Yeah, there are 530 here in California. And then I want to add, too, that we work with other organizations in energy savings. There's one, Engage 360, which is right here in the Bay Area, helping families and individual people. And we can use their resources and work with them on getting information out, as we do with some of the environmental organizations, to get scientific information.